It's the junction of east and west, old and new, past and present. A place where mobile phones and McDonald's happily coexist with traditions thousands of years old. And of course, a place where the options for souvenirs are limited only by your imagination.
We've got the very tough job of a few extra days in Istanbul at the end of an assignment in Turkey. When I asked my husband what he'd like me to bring him back as a present, he said a hookah, which is a type of ancient smoking pipe. Now, other than that, I know nothing about them, so we're on a bit of a fishing expedition.
In Istanbul, there's only one place to start any sort of quest, the markets.
Gece yakalarım, sabah satarım diyor usta. Kebap. My hubbly bubbly is the best, forget the rest.
Among the rows and rows of fresh food and cheap gold, bingo, hookahs of all descriptions. In Turkey, it's called a nargile. In Egypt, a shish. They date from the time of the Ottoman Empire. Basically, a bottle is filled with water. Tobacco sits just above the bulb, wrapped in tin foil, and a hot coal is placed on top. You suck on a pipe, inhaling the smoke.
You can try.
Wait, is it just inhale?
Yeah. Powerful. Yeah. How is it?
Nice. Apple.
Among a kaleidoscope of knickknacks, Simon Mahabi sells nargiles and is rapturous about them.
If I smoke one packet of cigarettes daily, I will be tired. Yeah, I can't work. I don't want to eat. I don't want to do anything. But nargila, every time I'm with energy, you know. I can work. I can laugh. I can do everything.
Even with such attributes, the practice of nargile smoking is slowly dying.
In Turkey, very few people in our age smoke nargile. It's not often in Turkey because cigarettes is more often in here.
These uni students are sampling a hookah between classes. It's something reserved for special occasions.
So how often do you smoke a nargile?
Actually, this is my second time.
Do you like it?
Yes, I like.
What do you like about the taste of nargile?
I can taste flowers, yeah.
Ahmet Gemel Sonmez helps run the cafe where the boys have hired their nargile. For 1 million Turkish lira, around $3 Australian, you can buy about an hour's smoking time. But Ahmet admits cigarettes are limiting his business.
Sigara, şimdi nargileyi sigara çıktığı zaman sigara üstünde taşıdığı için her zaman sigara içiyorlar. Ama haftada 1-2 kere nargile içmeye gelenler oluyorlar.
In Turkey, despite significant lung cancer rates, cigarette smoking is still quite free of stigma. While hookah smoking is no less harmful, because cigarettes are cheaper and more convenient, they're winning the day. There are still some places, though, where nargiles are central to life. This is one of the few hardcore nargile salons left in Istanbul. There are no women, and most of the clients are retirees. The days are past playing games, reading the paper, or simply thinking.
Burası daha güzel nargile yaptığı için bir de tarihi özelliği var. Daha güzel dinlenmek için olduğu için geliyoruz.
These cousins travel 2 hours each way to visit the nargile salon 2 or 3 times a week.
Buranınki daha çok güzel, daha iyi. Buranın nargilesi çok iyi. Onun için geliyoruz.
But the demise of the tradition is illustrated by the salon's ageing clientele. Only one customer is under 40.
Güzel, eski zamanlardan kalma güzel, hoş bir adet, gelenek.
Now the hookah's saviour seems to be young tourists. Increasingly, sipping apple tea and smoking a nargileh is the trendy new Turkish delight. These backpackers are from Australia and New Zealand.
When you smoke a cigarette, you can actually feel the smoke. This is just like no smoke. This is like breathing air in. It's really nice, yeah.
It smells beautiful. It just smells like freshly cut apples. So it smells great. So give it a go.
Do you reckon it lived up to the expectation?
Yeah, it tastes really nice. Really nice. Very different than cigarette smoking.
Simon says tourists are driving a revival.
This year I see something strange, you know. The people come from Australia, from Europe, from America, all they buy is nargila. The 60% or 70% they bring it for smoking, and 30% they bring it just for decoration in the houses.
As for my own mission, it's time for business.
Okay, can you explain to me how much these ones are?
Okay, we have a lot of size. About the big one like that is 45 million.
Lira?
Yeah.
And
The
what's
traditional
that?
Turkish delight would cost less, but I do have my orders.
Well, I've got my hookah, went the cheap $30 option because call me cynical, but I give it about a week and it'll be sitting in the back of the cupboard gathering dust.
In so many places around the world, tourism often speeds the demise of local custom. But this is perhaps one case where foreigners are actually reviving interest in an ancient pastime slowly fading away.